there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Hey guys and gals, I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Welcome back to the collector's table.
Welcome back.
And today on the channel we're unboxing the awesome MEGO 4-figure set, the Ghostbusters.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
That's right, it's the entire 4-figure set, all 4 Ghostbusters and accessories in this box. What an amazing package here by MEGO, and I cannot wait to get it all unboxed. I ain't afraid of no ghost, and I ain't afraid to get these figures out of the box. So let's go ahead and go over this box art before we get these MEGO figures out of the box. And I got a ton of MEGO toys, horror figures, and other figures in my collection, and I cannot wait to add this Ghostbusters 4-figure set to that collection. This looks to be one of my favorite sets, or just one of my favorite figures MEGO's put out, at least personally for me. So when I heard that there was a 4-figure Ghostbusters set coming out from MEGO in partnership with Hasbro, I put these things on pre-order right away.
I'm here today because I'm addicted.
This box set has been sitting at the collector's table side for a little bit, and I've been itching to get it unboxed and see what these figures look like. So we're going to go ahead and go over this box art sleeve here, and then the box that's underneath. Let's go ahead and do that. So as you plainly see, what you've been looking at for the last couple minutes here is that awesome front box art there with the black and the red and the white, and the Ghostbusters logo, and there it says certified, and the Ghostbusters logo of course. And then at the bottom it says, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Because ever since 1984, we know that we have someone we can call.
Don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Go Ghostbusters.
On that side, we have Ghostbusters and MEGO. Same thing on the other side. And then on the back side of this box, we have some awesome box art there featuring 2 photos from the actual 1984 film and 3 photos of these beloved MEGO Ghostbusters figures that are inside this box. I am extremely excited to get these figures into my always growing Ghostbusters collection. I have many Ghostbusters figures, vintage and newer, and these are going to look awesome right next to all those figures. So let's go ahead and pop this sleeve off this under box and see what we got under there. I'm excited to see what this box holds. Let's go ahead and pull this sleeve off here. Just like that. Wow, look at that. That is freaking awesome, isn't it? That open face box with those Ghostbusters staring right at you. That's awesome. Now, it doesn't get much more nostalgic than that, does it? It doesn't get like right straight to the point more than that right there does. Right there, you can reach in there, grab those Ghostbusters out of there. Just really awesome. That classic MEGO logo, the 4 Ghostbusters, all 4 pictures with their names, and the Ghostbusters logo, and the Hasbro logo. What a cool front box art there. The funny thing about this is it says for people 8 years old and up. Luckily, age-wise, I fit the bill there, but sometimes the old mental isn't quite 8+.
Does this poll still work? Wow.
On the sides of this under box here, we have the Ghostbusters name right there. On the back of this box art, we get more information about MEGO Toys, the corporation itself, and their relaunch a few years ago. And man, it's been very successful, as MEGO now can be found in many department stores worldwide. And then this collaboration with Hasbro here with these awesome 4 figures just shows you how powerful the MEGO name is. On the back there, you also see a picture of these 4 figures, surrounded by, on either side, pictures of these 4 Ghostbusters in that 1984 film. Very iconic photos, might I say. These are 8 6-inch action figures. That is a very nice size. And as you can see there, these things have tons of articulation. Let's pull these figures out of here. Take a look at these head sculpts. Check out these figures and see what MEGO and Hasbro have come up with these 4 figures. Would you look at that? I honestly did not know that these figures came with proton packs and other accessories. That is awesome right there. Those were hidden somehow inside that open face box. I didn't see them. That is awesome. Now I'm really, really excited. Now I've got to undo all that wire back there, and we'll get these things the rest of the way out of the box. And just look at this awesome cardboard diorama that MEGO worked out for this packaging. There's Gozar the Gozerian and the Terror Dogs.
Gozer the Gozerian? Good evening.
So we're going to go ahead and start off with these proton packs. We get a proton pack for each one of these Ghostbusters. I just want to let you see this thing really quick here. And just know that at the end of the video, you're going to see these in close-up form with that close-up video. So stay tuned for that. These things right here are really cool, nicely painted, and just an awesome, cool piece that I didn't think was in this package. You got the Neutrona wand. You got the proton pack. And you got the tube that leads from the Neutrona wand to the proton pack there. And that cool strap there that will go around each of these Ghostbusters. Each one of the Neutrona wands detaches from its spot on the side here of this proton pack there via a male and female in connection. They just pop together. So you can holster this thing, or you can have the Ghostbuster hold this thing. Whatever you choose to do. That's really awesome. That's really cool. We've got a mystery box here before we go over these figures. I wonder what's inside here. Oh, wow. These are actually all the accessories that come along with these Ghostbusters figures. Holy cow. I did not know there was going to be accessories. I thought it was just going to be the figures. Then we get the proton packs and the Neutrona wands. And now it looks like we get 4 ghost traps. We get Egon's ecto goggles there. And we get Egon's PKE meter there.
This is hot, Ray.
So we get 4 traps. We get Egon's PKE meter. And we get Ray's ecto goggles. That is awesome. We're going to start out with Winston Zeddemore here. That face sculpt right there. You might not be able to tell there, but you'll be able to tell in the close-up video following this unboxing review video. But it looks amazingly like Winston Zeddemore there. The one and only Mr. Ernie Hudson.
This is Winston Zeddemore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful. You're hired. Ray Stantz, Pete Venkman.
And then this suit right here is a really awesome cloth suit that's really thick cloth. It's got the patch that says Zeddemore right there on his upper left chest. It's got the Ghostbusters logo there. And fall down through this thing, it goes all the way down to his black boots there. And then he's got that belt, that utility belt, that has everything hanging here to hold his walkie-talkie, which is not removable, but it does look like an actual walkie-talkie. The belt itself looks to be removable, though I'm not removing it. It also has a lot of other utility things on this belt. That suit is just really amazing. They even put the little elbow pad things here on these elbow pieces here on this suit. Also, on this suit is an actual working zipper. We get a hold of it there and you can zip that thing up and down. Gives you a little bit of functionality here with how you'd like to display these Ghostbusters figures. We have that black shirt underneath there too, just like in the film. That's really cool attention to detail. These figures get articulating and moving hands here, 1 set each. There are no other extra sets of hands. So that's Winston Zeddemore there, Mr. Ernie Hudson. Let's go ahead and set him down. Let's move on to the next Ghostbuster. He stands up very nicely. He's got a nice center of balance.
I love this town!
Now we're moving on to Mr. Egon Spengler. Mr. Harold Ramis right there. Rest in peace, sir. Thank you for these Ghostbusters films. We absolutely love them. And I'm so happy that we have this figure here because I absolutely love Egon in all the films, including the Ghost Egon in this Ghostbusters Afterlife film from last year. As you can look close there, this 8-inch scale Ghostbusters figure by MEGO looks to be, you know, very closely looking like that Egon Spengler we know and love. Look at those glasses. I really love that thing there. These head sculpts have a like glossy finish, like a lot of MEGO toys, and that looks really cool. Almost looks like porcelain, but it is not porcelain. You'll see he gets his patch over his upper left chest there and the Ghostbusters logo. He has all of his elbow pads and everything all the way down to those black boots. Looks about the same. He also has an awesome functioning zipper on that suit there. These Ghostbuster suits are absolutely amazing. These are really cool. The detail, the stitching on these things is great. The elbow pads, the knee pads, everything, all the way down to the belt, where we also find that he gets his own walkie-talkie. We have all this extra stuff around here on this removable belt, though we're going to keep it up on his hips. Egon has his own little extra accessory. We're going to go ahead and put this PKE meter, this open PKE meter. This thing is all opened up and it is lit up. He is sensing ghosts. We're going to go ahead and fix this to his left hand, just like that, because he's going to need that Neutrona wand handle in that right hand. Really cool and awesome. Those hands and fingers move very well to accept that PKE meter. And Egon stands up quite nicely there right next to Winston Zeddemore. Next up is my second favorite Ghostbuster, and that is Ray Stantz. And his head sculpt looks really close to Dan Aykroyd and our beloved Ray Stantz. Look at that. That is freaking awesome.
Go get her, Ray.
I love that hairdo, and they capture it very well in this head sculpt, as you'll see in the close-up video following this unboxing video. I mean, they did really awesome. I really love the artist there with MEGO. That's really awesome. But he also comes with that name patch up there on his upper left chest, the Ghostbusters logo, those elbow pads, the knee pads, the black boots, and of course the utility belt with, you guessed it, a walkie-talkie and all this other extra stuff on this belt, which, like we said before, is removable, but we're not removing it. So, as we said earlier, Ray gets his ecto goggles, so we're going to go ahead and put these ecto goggles on Ray's head and set him down, and then we're going to go over the last remaining and my favorite Ghostbuster. Slide this over that head just like that, and it fits perfectly right there down over those eyes. You can either have it over the eyes, or you can flip it over the top part of his head right there. And Ray falls in line right next to Winston, right behind Egon. They look nice. Let's go over the last Ghostbuster here. And that last Ghostbuster is my favorite. It is Peter Venkman, played by the one and only, the extraordinary, the hilarious Mr. Bill Murray. Look at that head sculpt, guys and gals. That thing looks really awesome. These head sculpts are pretty darn cool in these figures. And as with the rest of the Ghostbusters, he gets that name patch on his upper left chest there, the Ghostbusters logo, those elbow pads, the knee pads, the utility belt with, you guessed it, another walkie-talkie.
Come in, Ray. It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He uses that walkie-talkie a lot in the film. Pulling this figure out of the box, we see that actually his suit actually is out underneath his boots and actually over top of his boots. So that lets me know that this suit is all one independent suit. Now, there isn't the Bacharach Sniffer 300.
It's Dr. Venkman.
But he gets a little ghost trap here. And these ghost traps have a little handle there that you can put inside their hand if you want to. But I'm probably going to display these at their feet. I really like MEGO's head sculpts on these figures. It also has that zip down suit there. And everything else on here is it's just absolutely meticulously made. You can tell they put a lot of effort into this. And they deservedly so pried my money from my wallet. And I was so happy to give it to them, especially now, after seeing these awesome figures. You're going to notice the articulation on these figures that allows these proton packs to go on the figures. You got movement at the head, really good movement here at the shoulders that you're going to have to use to get those proton packs on. Some good movement here at the elbow here. And then, like I said, the wrists already move. We've already seen that with putting in the PKE meter into Egon's hand. These figures move and shake at the waist really well, and they can also move those hips, and then move that single jointed knee. And then there's lots of movement down there at the feet because you need that to be able to set these figures up in all those awesome stances. Just tons of articulation. Now let's get these proton packs on. Hasbro's been putting out these proton packs for a while. They have a little male and female end over here on the side that pops off just like this. And then we're going to wrap this around each Ghostbuster so you get to see that awesome proton pack and neutrino wand in action with one of these figures. And I'm going to stop right there and get to the close-up videos like I know you want to see. That way you can see one of the neutrino wands and proton packs in action on the back of one of these Ghostbusters. So you can see the ghost traps, so you can see the PKE meter and the ecto goggles and all 4 Ghostbusters, 360 degrees, and those awesome head sculpts.
We have the tools, we have the talent.
And I'm going to bid you adieu. I am that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy. This has been the Ghostbusters 4-figure pack, the awesome collaboration between MEGO Corporation and Hasbro. Just an amazing 4-figure set. We've got tons of accessories, tons of Ghostbuster nostalgia within this 4-figure set. From the box to the last accessory, I look forward to getting back to the collector's table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. Go ahead, before you leave me, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future MEGO unboxings or Ghostbusters unboxings. Remember, if you see any spooks or ghosts, go ahead and give these 4 figures a call. I'll see you back at the collector's table real soon.